You have a choice. In all things good in life, you choose what restaurants you go to. You choose what holiday trips you take. And you choose what clothes you buy that look great on you. In all things not so good in life, you choose to stay in your shitty job. You choose to accept low and late paying, over-the-top demanding customers. You choose to complain and stay in unworkable relationships. Today, we're going to take a leaf out of Simon Sinek's recent interview and discover why our unique ability of choice, which is what sets us aside from animals, by the way, is the key to fulfillment and happiness as a great human being in this world.
You could be larger than life, bigger than the world, living out the hopes and dreams of every boy and every girl.
One thing that you've said that I know that really hit me was the goal is not to do business with everybody that needs what you have. The goal is to do business with people who believe what you believe.
If you are being paid to render a service, whether as an employee, a contractor, a free agent, or otherwise, you have something that someone needs. But chances are there are other people like you out there with the same skill set that do the same or even a better job than you. But what sets you uniquely apart from all of them is your unique set of beliefs, style of communication, and the way that you do you.
Well, that's cute, that's nice, but can I really be that picky? Business is that easy that I can just do business with the people that believe what I believe?
In my opinion, another way to say picky is having high standards. Now, if you flip the whole thing around and you think from your point of view, I think we would rather work with people that we know have high standards of their work and have high standards of who they work with, rather than settle for and deal with people with low standards.
We should work very, very hard to only do business with people who believe what we believe and reject business from people who don't believe what we believe.
Given the fact that we all have only 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and a finite lifespan, smart people choose to use their time to further hone their craft rather than trying to be the best people pleaser. Because the fact is, you can't.
And I've been told, yes, but you can afford to do that, Simon. I can't afford to do that. And
The words we speak literally defines the possibility of things happening or not happening in our lives. How people make things happen is literally because they said they can and they will, and therefore things happen. And in the same breath, when things don't quite move in our lives, it's only because we said things like we can't or that we won't.
I've been doing this since the beginning. When I didn't have 2 pennies to rub together, I would turn down business.
Now this, I know it because I've done it. And I get it. It takes real balls in the beginning, especially when you look like you're going to be rejecting 90% of what seems like opportunities that's coming your way. Hey, but look, if you don't start today, you won't start ever.
Anybody who says, convince me, is not somebody who believes what I believe. So if somebody is going to force me to convince them why I should work with them, then every piece of advice I give them, they're going to force me to convince them why I am making this recommendation. Where does trust come in?
Like the saying goes, how you do anything is how you do everything. Now, how a project starts is possibly how it's going to be most of the way all throughout the project, and also eventually how it turns out. If you go ahead and start a project on not so ideal grounds, I would say you deserve it. If later on in the project, the whole project and the interactions within don't turn out as ideal as you want them to be.
When there's a shared set of values and beliefs, trust builds deeper.
When we choose to work with the people that we like, did you notice that things get accelerated at a much faster rate? Things get done faster. We get more room to exercise our creativity. Communications go smoother and consensus get reached faster. Overall, everyone gets more time and is so much happier. Now that, you can make happen.
There's trust. And it also keeps me to a high standard because I know this person does trust me. So, not to mention the fact that those people are just more fun to work with. You know, I work with fantastic people because I chose to work with fantastic people. I don't have any clients that suck the life out of me because I said no right from the get-go.
People talk about having to balance between work and life and how hard it is to earn a buck. Now I say screw all that, because I believe that we are all in full control of our quality of lives. Every moment that we say yes or no to someone, something, or ourselves is a moment in time that we made a conscious choice of what the future is going to be in terms of actions, emotions, and experiences. And that was my take on Simon Sinek's episode of Who You Should Do Business With. Choose powerfully, be a superhero, and I'll see you next week.
You know you're cool.